Our topic today is organizing in the kindergarten model, or thinking about organizing in zones or centers within your home. I'm going to have a quick peek today at a couple of zones in my place. I've told you before that my house is fairly tiny, so I need to make best use of my space. So this is the spot just inside the door of my furnace room. So as you can see, I've got multi-purpose things happening here. Let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. So first, on the left and over across the top is my kitchen overflow for food items. So I'm bringing extras down here. This is just at the bottom of my steps and the kitchen's up at the top, so I can grab what I need when I need it. More importantly though today, let's have a look at what's down below. This is what I call my gift wrapping zone, or my card and gift wrapping zone. As you can see, I've used plastic storage towers, and I've used those drawers for a variety of things. Give me a moment and I'll open up a few and show you what I've got. I've got the front of my drawers labeled. So here in the top left, for example, I've got birthday cards. So I've just tossed them in there, all the variety of birthday cards that I have. I also have a spot that's Christmas cards, sympathy cards, thinking of you, thank you, all those sorts of things. A couple of them have shared a drawer space for that. Over at the top here on the other side, I've got all my supplies. So I've got here some pens, I've got some stickers, scissors, hole punch, stapler, all the sorts of things that I like to use for wrapping gifts. And then in the back, those bins that you can see, different types of pens that I like to use for card writing. When we go down a little bit lower, a couple of these big drawers, you can see what I've done here is I took the bottom of cereal boxes and cut them off and created little boundaries for all my different colors of tissue paper. I am someone who really does like to gift wrap, and presentation is important. So I've got every color of tissue under the rainbow and lots of embellishments and ribbon and that sort of things to go along with them. So you can see my top tissue paper drawer here. I followed the colors of the rainbow so that I know where they are. I used to do daycare, so that song, red and orange and yellow and green, blue and violet too. So that's what I've got. There's my red and pink and orange in that drawer. Move down a little further into the others. So I've got them all represented there. Over here at this side, I've got my drawer where I have all my sorts of ribbons and that type of thing. So different embellishments and tags and that type of thing are there. I've got one drawer for year-round, and then the drawer below, I don't have it open for you right now, but it's got all my Christmas things in it. Then I have a drawer for each of the sizes of gift bags. So I've got them labeled on the front. You'll take notice that that labeling is important all the way around in my gift wrapping zone. Lots of labels. I've got them labeled small gift bags, medium gift bags, and large gift bags so that there's at least a bit of a boundary. I can see how many I have of each, keep appropriate quantities, and then I know what I've got. So this is just one example of working within the kindergarten model and creating zones in your home for different things that you need to organize. While we were paused there, I moved over to my laundry room and just showing you some of the other mini zones that I have on this top shelf in my laundry room. Just two of us living here, so we don't need lots of anything. But for example, up here, I've got in those clear bins, I've got them labeled on the ends, but I've got a shoe care zone. So that's where I have a couple of different colors of polish and some rags that I use. My boot protection spray and that sort of thing is in there. So just a tiny zone for shoe care. I've got a small zone there for first aid. The Band-Aids I keep upstairs in our regular medicine cabinet, but in here there's a couple of tensor bandages, some gauze, things that I know and Murray knows where to access them when we need them. But it's just a tiny zone that we've created here in the laundry room. The other thing that I have in this area is I've got a sewing zone. Again, I don't do a lot of sewing, but my things are here for mending and patching when I need to. Needles and thread, safety pin, all that sort of thing. Again, they have their own tiny zone created here. And this is all part of that kindergarten model. Everything that I need is close and handy to the source. You'll notice that I've got scissors hanging up there as well. Another bin that I have up top is a few craft supplies. Again, don't do a whole lot of that sort of stuff, but I've got a couple of bins of that there. I've got my fancy scissors hanging there. Everything is at the source where I need it, so I don't need to zigzag around the house to get what I need when I need it.